So Caitlyn Clark is currently just chilling in the offseason. That is what she's doing right now. She is not doing anything crazy. She's just chilling. She's just chilling. And Unrivaled is a big league. Unrivaled is definitely going to be a big league for the WNBA. And it's going to be huge for the players. Some of them not having to go overseas and being able to stay in the States. Being able to stay stateside. But one thing that has been confirmed now, like, we don't know exactly what was going on when it came to Unrivaled with the players. Like, we saw some horrendous, no offense to them, some horrendous team names. I'm sorry, the Lunarels. Imagine being drafted by the freaking Lunarels. And is the Lunarels even the worst? Vinyl, I think Vinyl's cool. I don't hate Vinyl. Rose Basketball Club, it's a bit basic. The Mist. The freaking Mist! The Phantom will be cool. This logo looks like it could have been drawn. It looks like something that was decided by a 7-year-old. And as cool as the Laces are as a team name, if there wasn't a team name called the Aces, and it wasn't the letter L, which is obviously a shortened for loser a lot of the time, before Aces, it's not the ideal one. But they got 30 of 36. And when it comes to the players, as you can hear from Alex Basil, it's Fee Collier's husband, said the full roster has not yet been released. 30 of 36 spots have been filled. Unrivaled president Alex Basil, who's married to Collier, told Sportico the full list will be revealed by November 20th. So the full list will be revealed in the next 10 days. He also said the league eventually hopes to expand to 8 teams and 48 players. The league's not expanding unless it gets a whole bunch of viewers. And yeah, like we can all put 2 and 2 together. I'm sorry, I think we can all put 2 and 2 together here. Like, Caitlyn Clark was asked, I'm not joking, a week ago about Unrivaled. She was asked 1 week ago. So with less than 3 weeks left for all the players being announced, and they have a deadline while players being announced, she literally said, we'll see. 1 week ago, Caitlyn Clark said that she will see for Unrivaled. And now, all of a sudden, a week after, Caitlyn Clark is like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I haven't made my decision yet. We'll see. Whereas AJ Wilson flat out said no. We got a week, we'll see. And then all of a sudden, after the we'll see, we've now got them coming out and saying, oh, we'll announce all our teams soon. We're going to announce, we're going to have everything announced in the next couple of days. So Caitlyn Clark says, I'll see. We'll see. I haven't made my decision yet. And then straight away it's like, oh, we're going to announce all these players. And after that being like, oh no, we're going to expand. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep expanding the league. No, Caitlyn Clark is in the league. And all of a sudden as well, the league goes from 30 to 36 players. When, Caitlyn Clark goes back to Iowa, meets up with Kate Martin. Kate Martin gets announced Unrivaled, and suddenly Lexi Hull, her best friend for the Fever. Her best friend, Kate Martin, gets announced. Her best friend from the Fever gets announced Unrivaled. And then the next person after that is Aaliyah Boston, who's one of her good friends for the Fever. And the three of them met up together, and they're there celebrating Stephanie White as a coach. And just as those two were announced Unrivaled, suddenly there's now 6 extra spots in Unrivaled, and they're talking about adding 12 more spots in the next couple of years. Caitlyn Clark's in Unrivaled. Caitlyn Clark is in Unrivaled. That's a given. It's a given. Obviously, she made that decision recently enough, which is why when she made that decision, they were able to add in 36 players. I have a feeling, I think Kate Martin was already there. I don't think Lexi Hull was in the original 30. I think what probably happened was Caitlyn Clark was there. They got money for some extra players, and they asked Caitlyn, who do you want with those extra players? I would be shocked if Megan Gustafson is not in the next 6. I would be shocked if I'm just trying to think of what like WNBA players we could see. Like if Bridget Carlton's not overseas, I would assume Bridget Carlton's going to be in it. And yeah, so we're almost certainly going to see Meg Gustafson, I think. And we're not going to see anyone who's playing overseas. But yeah, there's going to be some players. I wonder who the other players are going to be. Because there's not many players that aren't playing overseas that are like decent enough level. Like and also quite a few have been announced for AU, for Athletes Unlimited. So I could even, I was trying to think, like obviously Carlton's an option. Courtney Williams is already there. We're looking at teams that do well in the playoffs. It's like Bonner and AT would have been announced already. Like the top players would have been announced. Maybe, like, is Jonquel Jones playing overseas? Maybe Jonquel's going to play. Maybe Jonquel, like, if you could convince Jonquel to play. She played for Inner Mongolia last season. You never know. Maybe you could convince Jonquel. She's doing the podcast tours, like, she's really popular. Maybe, like, there's a money amount that would stop her going and playing overseas. But, like, yeah, almost certainly. I would guess. Like, again, I've said this. I'm so confident that if Caitlyn Clark is not an Unrivaled, I will buy a Angel Reese jersey for whatever team she is drafted to. And if you guys don't think that's cheap, I will be buying it from the United States of America. I'll be paying import duty on that. If the jersey's $70 freaking with $50 shipping, it's going to cost me an extra $50 import duty. And I'm willing to take that risk. If Caitlyn Clark is not in Unrivaled, I will spend $150 or euro, well, euro and dollars are basically the same thing, on an Angel Reese jersey. Like, that's how confident I am in the whole situation. But yeah, that is that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's a given at this stage? And look, I kind of wanted to play in Unrivaled. I want to watch Caitlyn Clark play basketball. Like, I want to watch Caitlyn Clark play basketball. I want some content to get me through the, like, college starts off pretty okay. We got the draft lottery next week, and we can then start talking, like, about the draft and some of the top players in the drafts, and we then have the expansion draft going through December, and you know when UConn go and play what's their names? When UConn play South Carolina. And we've also got, then hopefully if Caitlyn Clark plays Unrivaled, we got Unrivaled till like March, then March Madness. And, you know, for selfish reasons, actually not even selfish reasons, I'm a fan of the sport. It's not selfish to want your favorite players to play more of the sport. I'm sorry, that's not selfish. They make money from playing the sport. Either way, that is my opinion. I think I would be so shocked if she doesn't play.